The latest remarks by some Western politicians on Hong Kong are irresponsible and grossly interfered in China's internal affairs. Welcome to Xinhua View. Starting June the 9th, demonstrators protested the proposed amendments by the Hong Kong SAR government to two ordinances concerning fugitive offenders. Even though the amendments have been completely halted, the opposition made more demands and raised the level of violence. In the following weeks, tensions escalated as radical protesters pushed the city to the brink of chaos. Some Western politicians hosted Hong Kong opposition leaders and rendered them support on different occasions. Some frequently spoke up to manipulate and radicalize the public opinions in Hong Kong. Some advocated violence and clashes in the name of democracy and freedom with the true aim of creating disorder and chaos. U.S. politicians led by Vice President Mike Pence and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo held meetings in March with Hong Kong opposition and backed demonstrations. In July, both Pompeo and Pence met with Hong Kong opposition businessman Jimmy Lai to discuss the developments related to the amendments and the status of Hong Kong. The visit, according to some media reports, was seen as very unusual for a non-government visitor to get that kind of access. In June, U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called the demonstrations in Hong Kong a beautiful sight to behold. The radical protesters were assaulting police officers with bricks, homemade spears, and petrol bombs. After she called to pass a so-called Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Act, radical protesters plunged the Hong Kong International Airport into chaos. During the protests, radical protesters waved British and U.S. flags when they vandalized the road infrastructure and attacked police on duty. Observers in Hong Kong said these meetings and words are irresponsible remarks and wrong signals to fan protests and pressure the government. What has happened in Hong Kong bears the feature of a color revolution that is aimed at overthrowing the government. If we take a look at regions hurt by color revolutions, they left nothing but chaos. Hong Kong should be prevented from falling into that trap. Those politicians who meddle with China's internal affairs speak beautiful words, but spread social hatred and discord. Their tricks will never succeed. This is Xinhua View. See you next time.